Markree Castle in Collooney, County Sligo has been many things over the years, a military fortress, an astronomy observatory. But this week it's a home for memories, specifically those of the participants in a memoir writing workshop hosted by author Irene Graham.
Everybody has an interesting story. The stories I've heard are just extraordinary, you know, from incidents that happen that are out of people's control to losing people in their life to, I mean, it's just endless. Nobody's life story is the same. We are so unique. And I'm really passionate about people documenting their life stories because it's the voice of who we are, and already we've lost so many stories of our elders, and I really feel our children should know their lineage. I think everybody should write their memoirs and just leave a little bit of them in print.
It's a commendable idea, but Irene admits most people find the prospect of writing their memoirs extremely daunting.
I think a lot of people, writers, when they want to write their memoir, because our life contains just a zillion of experiences, everybody has that initial, oh, where do I start? So the workshop helps one to focus their memoir, to find the subject of the memoir, and to dig into their creativity and to their inherent creativity, and to bring that out as they're doing exercises, which are all based on right brain, left brain learning techniques. So the exercises help the participant to evoke and trigger life memories and experiences as they write about them.
The exercises can range from drawing, but only with your left hand, to sensory exercises where you might be invited to smell an unknown item and then write about a memory it triggers.
Lemon, sweets, chemist, childhood, 5, jars on counter, white coat, marble floor.
The workshop is limited to 10 people, all of whom, naturally enough, have their own unique stories.
Well, one of the things that I've been working on is a story about memories of our family pharmacy in Illinois. So I thought it was kind of fitting that my mom come with me, and we can bicker back and forth about what we remember about the pharmacy.
I was wanting to find a workshop where I could write a memoir of my husband's passing away and our love story through that. We actually got married while he was in hospice, and he miraculously got better, and we ended up having 4 glorious years together. And I wanted to write about the hope that can come, even the joy, even when you're ill.
People write memoir for 4 different reasons. One, as I said, is for family and friends. One is to publish a story that's worthy of publishing. Another is a lot of fiction writers want to write to evoke life experiences that they then can translate into fiction. And other people use it as a therapeutic process. And memoir writing is now recognised as a therapeutic process in America.
It's certainly been a help to 25-year-old Irene Penson. She lost her twin sister when she was just 19.
I brought a picture of my twin sister and I. In that picture, we were 18 at Walt Disney World. And it was one of the best trips we've ever taken. It was one of our last trips before she passed away. So it was just like one of those last hurrahs kind of things. It took me a long time just to be able to talk about it. But here, it's very therapeutic, really. I don't think I've cried so much in the last few years than I did this week, but like I said, it's therapeutic. It's mind-opening, really. It's reconnecting with that.
Understandably, all of the workshop participants have come to know each other very well, because when it comes to memoir, honesty is the only policy.
You know, you kind of think you're not going to share some things, and then Irene would take you outside of your comfort zone, and you'd hear other stories, and so you'd become a little more daring and risky, and you'd start sharing, and then it's all right. It was kind of like, wow, I can't believe I shared that detail with people I don't even know.
It's quite emotional because you have to be truthful. You're also listening to other people's stories, and you have to realize that they're being very truthful and be respectful of what they're saying, so it's quite private.
You have to be really honest with yourself if you're going to write a memoir that's good. And the other part is just to not be too self-serving about it. It's not like, I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about my experience.
None of us want to show only the pleasant side of ourselves. So when you sit down with pen and paper, it's saying, hey, you know, either write real or get up out of here and forget about it.
But what about Irene herself? Can we expect to see her memoir appearing on bookshelves anytime soon?
In the workbook, what I did was, in the writing examples, I used examples from my own life to explain the techniques that I was talking about. So I am now ready to write my memoir, and maybe several memoirs, because that's the beauty of memoir. It's not just one memoir, it can be several. It's a great honour when I sit with people and I hear their life stories, and I'm absolutely fascinated about how life changes all the time and how people overcome, awful circumstances and the gains people get from life. And for me, when I come away from a workshop, and I never feel tired from it, and I just feel like, yeah, life is good, you can keep writing. So I think in its own way it opens up my creativity.